All right. Shalom, everybody. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Somebody mentioned to me that they have a hearing about Islam in the Congress. And I did not watch all the video, but like you can scroll down and you can see how silly and how stupid. Now, I'm not going to play the whole video for you, especially they might have a copyright over it, and that can cause an issue. However, the Democrat, and as usual, the rats, they don't care for America. If you listen to what they say, you will see how hypocrite they are.
Subcommittee has been convened to hold a hearing about Sharia law, which unsurprisingly doesn't even rank on the list of top 10 issues keeping Americans up at night. Actually,
You see, it doesn't rank. 9/11 happened. We stand on the airport for hours, taking off our shoes, our clothing, our belt, our jacket, our computer, and doesn't rank. Stabbing every day happen here and there in America and the West, it doesn't rank. Fraud, kidnapping, child molestation, it doesn't rank. Death to America, conspiracy, kidnapping American around the world, it doesn't rank. Countries, Muslim countries shout every day, death to America, it doesn't rank for her. This is all Islamophobia. The Muslims are not even 1% of America, so what are you worried about? Well, 1% and they did this. So what they will do if they are 10%? So this wicked, she claimed to be Democrat. The Muslims, they want to kill every single gay. Suddenly, they don't care. The Muslim, they are not shy to say, and actually, there's a Muslim, he went in Florida and he shot, there is like a meeting for gays. I think he killed like 30, 40, I'm not sure how many. According to her, this is phobia. So the Muslims who have a phobia from the Jews. Jews are attacked in every synagogue in USA. According to her, 1%, they are 1%, what the problem? Jewish are stabbed in their homeland. They are born here. Their grandfather born here. Their grandfather born here. And now we have to have security in the front of every synagogue. For this wicked women, you have an Islamophobia. However, I'm not going to waste my time with this garbage. I will show you why Islam doesn't fit here, and anyone defend Islam is a wicked liar. Chapter 5 verse 14, it says that Allah will install hatred and enmity between the Christians until the day of judgment. Shall we have the Muslims who believe that Allah should install hatred and enmity between us? Shall we allow a religion believe that Christians are the ultimate enemy until the day of judgment? They might say to you, this is no, this is at the time of Muhammad. No, it says till the day of resurrection. Do you see it? Same for the Jews. Same for the Jews. It's not only for the for certain only the Christians. The same, chapter 5 verse number 64. Read it. Allah will put hatred and enmity between them until the day of resurrection. We are done. Are we done? No. 60-second, not done yet. In chapter 5 verse 51, it says that the Muslims are not allowed to take Christians and Jews as friends, protectors, which mean as government, as a president, as even normal friend. So can the Muslim be an American citizen in USA? No. The proof in front of you. If you ask any Muslim, do you believe that this is a holy book and you have to obey? They will say yes. Take not Jews and Christians as awliya. What awliya mean? Friends, protectors, helpers. That means they don't accept our army to be their army. They don't accept our police to be their police. They don't accept you as a friend. You are an enemy. And if someone of them, he took you as a friend and he mean it, he is not a Muslim. He is surely one of them. What does that mean? That mean if a Muslim, he take you as a friend, he mean it, he must be killed. And this is chapter 3, verse number 28. It says that the Muslim, if he take the Christian and the Jew sincerely as a friend, sincerely, if he's sincere about it, he have no honor, no mercy, or protection from Allah, which means his apostate must be killed. What is the guilt? What is the crime he did? He took the Christian and the Jews as a friends. However, a Muslim is allowed to defend himself. Like now in the Congress, the Muslim, they were saying, oh, Islam is not against anyone. Islam is a nice religion. Islam means peace. Look what it says here. Unless it be to, but you guard yourself against them. Save yourself from them. Take it as where security. Save yourself from them by speaking in a friendly way toward them while your heart is like this. And this is what we saw today in this stupid Democrat women believing Muslims that really they are not against America and they are not a threat to America and they are just a friendly people who believe in God. What the problem? I mean, isn't it that we have a freedom of religion in this country? Yes, we do. But those people believe that their freedom is to subdue you. Muhammad, he said that the Muslims are the best of mankind. Why they are the best of mankind? How he can be the best of mankind? Well, there's a method. The word best for the benefit of mankind is very wonderful sentence. When you read it, says the benefit. Check it carefully. The benefit mean that the Muslims, they would go and enslave you and bring you with the chain around your neck. So the Muslim believe that they are supremacist. They are white Arab supremacist. They don't count on the Muslim black. Those Muslims, they use them. You know, the Arab Muslim, they don't count them as Muslim actually. If you go to the Middle East, you will see nobody will marry a black Muslim. Nobody. They will marry. They will prefer to marry an atheist, blondie, but they will never marry a black Muslim woman. They are extremely racist, and everybody knows that. That's why Muhammad, he promised them blonde women in heaven, very white to the point you can see the marrow of their bones. That's why Allah Himself, in the day of judgment, تسود وجوه وتبيض وجوه. Allah will make faces white, which mean the Muslims, and faces black, which mean us, which is very good news for me. I don't mind to be black. But this is what Islam is about. The Muslims, they believe they are supreme. They are a white supremacist, garbage, filthy religion. Their duty is to attack everybody and force them to convert to Islam. And how to do it? You bring them with the chain around their neck, and in order to do that, you have to kill hundreds of millions of people. So they are the best for mankind, and they have a duty to enslave you, to force you to embrace Islam. So look at this, to make it short and easy. Otherwise, we can mention many in reference about Muhammad calling Christians and Jews dogs and monkeys and filthy, and the Muslim believe in that. Even Muhammad, he said it clearly that the Muslims have a duty to kill every Jew. Every Jew. Not the one in Israel. No. The whole Jews in the world. Muhammad, he said it clearly, they have to be slaughtered. And this is the reference. And you know that the Muslims, this is for them is a holy order. Muhammad is their God, not even Allah. You see, Allah is just a condom. Muhammad, he used it for protection. You know the condom? Allah is the condom for the penis Muhammad. It's a fact. So Muhammad, he penetrate with the condom of Allah, because that will give him the authority. See, this is a condom. I can go. Allah is my condom. So the hour will not be established until you fight with the Jews. What does that mean? Fight? تقاتلون. تقاتل اليهود. Kill them. Not just fight by rocks or no. And then, if a Jew, he hide behind a stone, the stone will scream, saying, "Oh Muslims, there is a Jew behind me. kill him. And those wicked Democrats, they say to us, Islam is just a religion and there's no problem. So Islam discriminate non-Muslims. Islam teach hating non-Muslims. Islam command killing non-Muslims, not only the Jew, Christian, Hindus, everybody. The Quran in chapter 9, verse 29 says, fight those who don't believe in Allah and the last days, which means if you're an atheist, you must be killed. If you are a Hindu, you must be killed. If you are a Buddhist, you must be killed. This is not only about the Jews. So when those stupid Democrats, they defend Islam, they are being used by the Muslims. They use them. Kill those, fight here the word qatil, which means fight, to kill, to slaughter. Fight against those who don't believe in Allah. So what number one reason? They don't believe in Allah. Not because they're fighting you, no. No, the last day. If you're an atheist, you don't believe in Allah last days, we'll kill you. Nor forbid what's forbidden by Allah. So Muslims, if they take superiority in USA, they will kill you for not forbidding what Allah forbid and His Messenger. Sharia law is not. In fact, you know how those stupid people talk about Sharia law is okay when this will make double law in the country, which is against the country. Can people have their own law? Do we have two? Do we have two government now? Authority? How stupid those Democrats? How stupid you are, even to discuss this, to defend this. So can the Muslim now cut the hands of somebody stolen? By the way, if you steal from a Christian, nobody will punish you. But if you steal from a Muslim, they will cut your hand. Can we practice Sharia law? What if a Muslim decide to stone women for fornication? You yourself, you will be the first one to be stoned. Do you want Sharia law? They are stupid. They don't know what they are talking about. They don't know what they are talking about. They are mentally ill. So kill those who don't believe in Allah, kill who don't believe in last day, kill who don't forbid what Allah forbid and Muhammad, which mean not Muslims, and those who acknowledge not the religion of truth. So anyone don't acknowledge Islam, kill him, which means don't convert. Especially from among the people who they are Christians and Jews. However, if they want to live, they have to pay you money to live, and they have to live like dogs, subdued with submission to you. If you go and read the interpretation to this, you will see that Muslims are not allowed to respect them. In fact, already we showed you that a Muslim, he cannot honor non-Muslim. And if you do so, if he is sincere, he have no connection to Allah, he has no honor, no protection, which means he become apostate. So how in the world those call themselves Democrat and defend such a garbage? Not to forget to mention that the Quran, you know, why in this Congress nobody says, do you know that the Muslim believe in beating women? Do you approve Sharia law? Do you? The Quran make it clear that you should beat women. Women, they cannot even vote. A woman, she cannot be a witness in the court. So when those people, this, you know what I noticed, that when they bring somebody, even the one who want to attack Islam, they don't have any knowledge of Islam. They start speaking about, you know, this discrimination, somebody, he have experience, somebody discriminate him, violence. They don't have any idea what the garbage of Islam is. That's why you don't see anybody is convincing from both sides. The Muslim, they lie, the Democrat is stupid, and the one who's attacking Islam don't know what they are talking about still. Shall we allow men to beat women in this country? This is Sharia law. A Muslim woman, she cannot call the police if her husband beat her. Why? Because he have the right to beat her. And then the Muslim, they try to make it, no, no. You know, this is, if a woman, she is cheating, it's a lie. First of all, even if she is cheating in America, you cannot beat your wife. Secondly, this is not about cheating, because a woman who cheat in Islam, she is going to be stoned. So when you speak about Sharia law mean we crucify people in the street. Literally. We cut their fingers, we cut their hands, we torture them. We put nails in their eyes. This is Sharia law. They bring you a bunch of idiots who have no idea what they are talking about, and they claim to be people of knowledge. And as usual, the Democrats are defending the wicked Muhammad. All right? And they brought to this Muslim woman, Talib, what she is saying here. Let us see what she is saying so we can laugh.
Instead, we're going to have a conversation about this Sharia law. And, I've seen in my home state of Washington, but across the country, the rise in anti-Muslim bigotry that has been happening in the aftermath of October 7th attacks and then in the aftermath.
Hold on. What Sharia law have to do with October 7th? I thought we were talking about Sharia law. So they try to divert the topic. Secondly, isn't it you who celebrate October 7th? And you are in America? Isn't it you who refuse to condemn it? And you live in America? So yes, Muslims in America are a problem. They support terrorism. But what does even have to do with the topic now? It's just to try to play victim as usual.
Aftermath of 9/11, and in my home.
What the reason for 9/11 to happen? Why 1950 terrorists attacking America when the American they help you even in Afghanistan? American they armed Osama bin Laden. American they give you missiles to fight the Soviet Union, the communist. Who let the dogs out?
State of Washington, now Muslim Americans reporting experiencing hate crimes, threats of violence.
Yeah, we see that the synagogue are attacking the Muslims in Washington, D.C., right? This Jewish synagogue is attacking the Muslim mosque. What I know is the opposite. I mean, can you believe it, how filthy liars they are? They play victim and they avoid the topic that Sharia law is anti-human law. They play victim to make you feel bad for them. This reminds me of a guy, his name James White. He is a Protestant priest and he is wicked. The same as many so-called Christian, Orthodox or Protestant or Catholic, they defend Islam. He said to a Muslim, how would it feel to be a Muslim in America? The guy started explaining. When he go in the airport, they check his bag. And James White, he said, this is sad. James White, he said, whoever say Islam as a whole is terrorism is a liar. That's what he said. I'm not picking up in James White, by the way. I'm just reminding you. We have the Pope who defend Islam. We have Orthodox who defend Islam. Wicked. Islam as a whole is not terrorism, is not violent. Isn't it Muhammad, he says, I've been victorious by terror? Did he? Isn't it the Quran saying, I will install terror in the heart of the disbelievers? Isn't it? Islam as a whole is not terror? Even Muhammad, he says, I was held by terror from a distance of 1 month journey. So imagine a city, he announced that he is coming to them 1 month away. They are terrified because those wicked Muslims are criminals. And how they try to defend themselves, they play victims. The same they do in Israel. They stab you and then you fight back and they say, see, he's attacking a child. But the child is the one who is stabbing the person. A woman, she explodes herself. They attack bus stations, they attack women, they rape them, and then right away they play victims and then they go free Palestine. They are victims everywhere. Shall we check what the Muslims do to the Christians in Pakistan? If Sharia law is a good thing, it's not a threat. Why Christians, they have no right in Islamic countries? Anyone can explain? Isn't it law of justice? What is the right of a Christian person in Pakistan. If there's any Christians in Afghanistan, what they are doing to Christians in Iraq or in Iran? Can they preach the gospel? You have a mosque, you can speak about your Quran, you can give your books in the street and nobody arrest you. Wicked, filthy. And what make it more wicked, I see, it doesn't make me upset to see Muslim defending their garbage, but those trashy, like those Democrat, are really the real enemy of America. It's not the Muslims. The Muslims as enemy, I mean, we understand. Their religion is teaching them hatred toward us, toward any country. As you see in chapter 5, verse 51, it says it clearly, take not Christians and Jews as friends. So we know that. But those wicked Democrats, what they want? In one hand, they say they support homosexual. They want to have equality. Joe Biden for queer, Kamala Harris for LGBTQ. And the same time, they support the one who want to kill every homosexual. And they want to kill every atheist. And they want to kill every Jew, every Christian, every Hindu, every Buddhist. Do you see how stupid those Democrats? They are wicked as the word wicked mean. All right? If you want to know if Islam is a good religion or not, go check any Muslim country practicing Islam, not practicing. Because yeah, there are some countries they don't practice Islam. They don't. Like Emirat. I mean, obviously Emirat dumped Islam in the sewage long time ago. This is why Emirat is a better country than other Muslim countries. But what about we go a few kilometers away? I'm not saying there's no discrimination, by the way, but still comparing to other countries, we cannot compare. And the reason that Emirat, because the whole country is built by non-Muslims. In fact, Emirat as a government don't trust to bring Muslims to the country. They have a limit. You see, they have no limit of how many Christians they bring to work in Emirat. No limit of how many Jews. But they have a limit about how many Muslims. Why? Because Emirat consider Muslims as a threat. Saudi Arabia, they don't have a limit of how many Christians to come to the country to work, but they have a limit of how many Muslims. And not only that, before they give you a visa, if you are a Muslim, they have to make a very comprehensive study about you, because Muslims, they support terrorism and they might do a lot of problems. A Christian come to Saudi Arabia, he will work. He's not coming to do any problem. A Pakistani guy coming from Pakistan, he think he owns Saudi Arabia just because he's a Muslim. So Muslim countries, they fear Muslims. America, they think Muslims are wonderful. Muslim countries, they give limited visas to Muslims. They welcome everybody but not Muslims. Can you believe it? Muslim Brotherhood is forbidden in Egypt, in Saudi Arabia, in Emirat, in Kuwait, in Bahrain. And America, they support them. I mean, this is how stupid, naked, the wicked Democrat. Leave your comment. I don't wanna keep you longer here. I know it's not time to go live, but I said, let us do it and expose the wicked Democrat. Download the video and share it, because I might not keep it for long. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you. And always, always remember that the enemy always will try to use the stupid one of you to open the gate. And then the invasion will start. Be ready, Crusaders. War is coming. See ya.